I made a very bold decision that I have to go with this startup, step out, start building something. It need not even be coding. And imagine that you wanted to turn off that light with just your thought. And in just in few months time, it is possible. Since there is no much products to even refer what's happening around, it's like stepping into an uncharted territory where we are building a very high quality medical grade system. It also helps the researchers to understand your brain. And when you bring this community to students, you really make a very big impact. And I think that very big impact was very much visible today with St. Joseph College. Will be a platform where anyone can start building apps with no knowledge of neuroscience or brain. Once the results were announced, I was pretty much happy. Like, this is something that I can show the world that in my lifetime.
Hello, hi, welcome to Let's Talk Tech. In every episode of Let's Talk Tech, we feature interesting guests. Today, our guest is Vivek Raja. He is the Vice President of NexStem. Hello, Vivek.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm great. So it's an absolute pleasure to have you here with us today. So to start off with, could you share a little bit about your journey to neuroscience and currently your job role? How did you end up there? A little bit about your journey.
Cool. I went into this startup called NexStem right after my graduation. So it was like I graduated and I was looking for opportunities, and that's how I came across NexStem. And we had a very good conversation with my founder, and that actually intrigued my interest about building a product that is going to be a next revolutionary product as well. So which is sort of based on a next level human tech, which has got to be your neuroscience. So that's how I jumped at the startup. It was a very small team at the beginning, and right now we grew up to 14, 13 folks. And I've been working on several stuff, and right now I'm looking into the products. Yeah.
So how did you get that first step, when you took that first step into the field of neuroscience? What did you feel? Was that an instinct, or were you actually interested?
Cool. You actually brought up a very interesting word here called instinct. And our product name, which is the headset which captures your brain signal, is called Instinct. So when I spoke to my founder, I had always a thing for a thing that I wanted to build a good revolutionary product. And that is what exactly intrigued my interest. And once I found that there is a very good catch between the product that I'm building and the vision that we have, and the motivation behind the founders, that made me that, okay, this startup is my next thing. Okay. And though I had offers from different MNCs and different companies and stuff, I made a very bold decision that I have to go with this startup. And I guess I've made a good decision now.
Great. Correct me if I'm wrong, but then did you state that you can assess my brain cells? What did you say?
Yeah. So we are building a product that you can wear it on your head, okay, and that capture your brain signals. And imagine that you wanted to turn off that light with just your thought. And in just in few months time, it is possible that you can do it.
So can you tell us a little about the mission and key focus of right now, whatever you're doing, the job role? What is the mission and that objective that you have in mind?
So we are making BCI, what we call it is a brain-computer interfacing, accessible and affordable. So right now the existing systems are very affordable if it's a medical grade system, or else the affordable systems are not accessible. So we wanted to bring that both aspects into our system, where we are building a very high quality medical grade system that is affordable. And that helps not just your users to understand your health, but it also helps the researchers to understand your brain, do research on it. And we enable developers to develop brain-related apps without even actually knowing about how neuroscience works. That is what we are actually building.
Okay, this sounds fascinating. All right, next question. Could you share few moments and people and the journey, whatever inspired you to become whatever you are today?
There have been a lot of people. So I am a very recent college graduate, and right after that, I have just an experience of 3 years. So what I am right now is because of a lot of mentors and well-wishers. So that comes right from inside my company, outside my community as well, outside my company, which is my community. So I credit a lot of things. So one is Vivek Sridhar, who has helped me to understand a lot of things around community, cloud and everything. I also dedicate my all my stuff which I'm doing right now to Suman and Bhuvaneshwari, who have been a very good mentors and well-wishers. And also, of course, my parents and my family, who have been very supportive through my bold decisions that I've been taking so far.
Great. So how does NexStem collaborate with researchers, neuroscientists in bringing up this innovative technology? I'm really curious.
Cool. So whatever research regarding the neuroscience goes on involves a lot of technicalities and setups that needs to be done in terms of device and stuff. So we are helping them to create we are helping them with a device that can easily access the brain signals, set it up and everything, so they can actually have more time to concentrate about dealing about the research problem. So we are making it much more accessible to the raw data and making it much more quality, which is what they expect us from us.
All right. What are the major challenges or difficulties that you have faced while leading the BCI part of the NexStem?
So, when you build a next revolutionary product, one thing which we do is we build on intuitive basis, not more from the customer feedback. We understand the customer feedback to build the product, but since there is no much products to even refer what's happening around, it's like stepping into an uncharted territory, and that is what makes me a challenging thing as a product person. We have dealt through a lot of challenges around, from hardware to research to software and product, and I think we have done a pretty good job till now.
Great. So you are the youngest AWS machine learning hero, is what I heard. So what advice do you want to give all your younger ones, and whoever wants to aspire big, achieve more?
Cool. Now machine learning is accessible and AI is accessible to everyone. What you have to do is just step out, start building something. It need not even be coding. You can just start with non-coding AI apps. Like for example, we have Party Rock, where you can generate generative AI apps within just one click, just a couple of words. So this is how you can step into the world of AI. Now look back what you have created. Try to learn the things which is go behind your screen, like learn how the LLM works, or learn how even the models make classifications. Now drill down to the details, learn the theory, and you will be starting to mastering machine learning like everyone else.
Okay, so you have got a Guinness World Book record in code debugging. I don't even know what code debugging is, but then could you please share that wonderful experience of yours, and how did that feel?
Yeah, it feels quite good. Like there were only 600 folks who were participating in that world challenge. It was 2021, part of AWS Reinvent, where they were running this campaign of trying to break a world record of most code debugging done in a limited time with 600 folks. I'm glad to be one of them who was able to do that. And once the results were announced, I was pretty much happy. Like, this is something that I can show the world that my lifetime. Yeah, good.
Okay, so how do you feel about St. Joseph's Group of Institution organizing such events for students like this?
I love this community aspect very much, which I respect, and this is how I grown in the community. And when you bring this community to students, you really make a very big impact. And I think that very big impact was very much visible today with St. Joseph College initiative of running this community day. So many people energetic, trying to learn something new, where they were looking to what to learn, and this is where they connected both those learnings and experts together. And I wish more such events happen in coming time.
So where do you see the future of neurotechnology, and what role would NexStem play in it?
Cool. NexStem is a platform, so we will still thrive as a platform, onboarding more B2B players, which means I would say that the now conversational bots and stuff are going a big trend. But few years later, what I actually see is that bots which can actually understand your brain and execute your commands will be the next future. And how NexStem is going to be is that will be the platform where anyone can start building apps with no knowledge of neuroscience or brain. And I guess that is where we are going to create a big revolution.
So with whatever you said just now, start creating applications with no knowledge about. So how important do you think is skill building, as in you build a skill or learn something new out of whatever is constructed already? How important is that?
So skill building actually drills down to, according to me, drills down to logics. So if you actually play well with your logics, understand how any mechanics work, like how do you want to convert this A into B? If you're able to drill down those logics, I guess now you'll be able to figure out which tools will help you that. Once you bring your logics to the tools, you have your results there. And I think it pretty much worked so far for me as well.
All right. So, as we conclude, what advice or words of inspiration do you want to tell all the students out there who are about to step into the actual world, real world, and explore their careers?
I think I have 3 points, which I resonate with Amazon's leadership principles. One is learn and be curious, where always be out there, know what is happening, and learn it, whether you succeed or not. And second is invent and simplify, which is something I really associate myself with. Is that once you understand something, try to make it very simple and innovate on top of it. And third one is take the ownership. So be the owner. Whatever you initiatives that you do or any plans and goals that you have, be the owner, execute it, and adapt to the success and failure. And I guess you will be there where you want to be.
Great. Thank you so much. It was great talking to you.
It was wonderful for me as well. Thank you.